How are we all this morning? Welcome back for number 2. Let's see how we get on today. Hopefully we'll finish this little puppy up. It's a nice day today. Well, hey, listen, it's nice compared to what we've had. And yeah, it's not meant to rain today, so let's see how we get on. So I'll show you where we got to yesterday. I did stay on another hour, just messed about with them. And we'll go from there. So, here we go. So, here he is. And we'll start messing about with tidying him up a little bit today. And these little ones in the back. His tail will come up there. And that's pretty much it. So, what I'll do is I'll set the camera up on the tripod. And then we'll start messing with him, see if we can get him somewhere handy. I don't think I will stain him today because it's just too wet. I'd rather have to get some nice weather. It's got to be around the corner sooner or later, surely. So let me set this up and then we'll get going. Okay, so let's start really just getting into some more detail work now and try and get him somewhere handy to start getting die grinders out and stuff. See how we get on. Rolo's here for backup, ain't you, Rolo? Okay, I'm going to try and turn him around without breaking this off up. We'll do his horns. Or snap his ear off. And that was good, wasn't it? We'll have to do that baby back on. We'll have to do that baby back on, won't we? That's fine, we can glue that back on. There you go, you see that? Fucking pain in the ass. My fault for grabbing it. Right, bear with me whilst I glue that ear back on. Right, bear with me while I glue that ear back on. It's the only trouble with little things like that. My big heavy hand shouldn't have touched it. Okay, that was lucky. My fault, trying to turn him, grabbed his ear. He's so heavy, I snapped his friggin' ear off. But anyway, I've glued it back on, packed it full of stuff, screwed it in there. So we'll leave that for a couple of hours. So anyway, carry on with the old horns, the tail and everything else. Come on, Rolo, out of the way. Okay, so there's the horns going in. What I'm going to do now is blow him off. Steady. What I'm going to do now is tidy him up. I'll leave that ear alone till it's gone off. And then I'll probably get me shaping disc out a little bit and just tidy him up a little bit. This is all going to be fur anyway, so I'll get rid of a lot of rubbish, but I want to mess about with his mouth. So, pour a cup of tea and we'll have a good look at him and see where we go next. Ooh, I could go mad, but there you go. My fault, I shouldn't have grabbed him. They ain't handles, are they? They're his ears. I wouldn't want to be picked up by my ears, even though I was. But anyway, right, I will record in a minute. Okay, so we're back. I just sanded him up a little bit with a shaping disc, just to see what he looks like. He's coming on all right. So now I'm going to get the grinder and just tidy up these horns. Take any sharp edges off them, really. You don't want that on there. Tidy that up, go around his tail, and then start doing his fingers and stuff. I will record it, and I'll just speed it up and block out whatever as and when. Like I said, it's just, don't want to bore anybody too much. But I glued his ear back on. That's taken, so that's good. I put do not grab by the ears. So let's go. What I have got is this burr. I've got this burr, so we'll see what the crack is, see what it does. Okay, you get the gist, so I'm just going to carry on with doing this and then I'll show you when I've finished. Okay, let's give an update. Right, so I've gone over in with the grinder a little bit, and there's a die grinder bit I got from Cutsaw, which is like a ball, like a cone, but it's a ball. And so when you go against those two edges like that, that's brilliant, because it really, and then what I'll do then is I'll just sand that out. So I really managed to get in there and give it like a little bit of curvature and then sand all that out. So anyway, there's his teeth coming. I got to take this to give him his lip. And then this eye, he's probably not a million miles away. I think if I just go in there a little bit deeper. Listen, I ain't got a clue what I'm on about, mind. I'm just learning as I go. So if anybody knows So I'll take all this back, and I also just taking me time. So, but I think he is getting there. I'm a bit worried about the eye. His eyes are horrible, you know. Mine are bad enough, let alone trying to do them. So, yeah, I'll do the other one. I think try and get the other one the same, and then I'll make my mind up what we do. But yeah, it's starting to come together, I think. So what I'll do is I'll give you another update in a minute. Well, not a minute, but yeah, I'll give you another update, and we'll see where we are then. Sun's gone in here, typical. But there you go, like I said, won't be long before spring's here. So he is getting there. So basically, I just keep messing about with this die grinder, do him up, and then we'll wax some fur on him, burn him, sand him, and then I'll paint him probably in the week, and I'll just show a little photo of him next week before I do another video. So, because all this is wet, I want this to dry out properly, yeah. So I want to paint these teeth white, paint the tusks white, and then his little kneecaps, I'll make these a bit smaller, they got to be grey. And then I'm getting rid of these 5 toes as well. I don't like those 5 toes. He's only meant to have 4, and then he has 5 fingers. But I thought, well, if he had 5 fingers, he's bound to have 4 toes. But by all accounts, not. So, okay, so we'll get there. Oi, we'll get there. So I'll do a bit more, and then I'll give you a video, and we'll see where we are then. Cheers. Right. So, what a glorious afternoon it's been. So, I'm pretty happy with the Gruffalo. I've not finished him. I'll show you. Here we go. Let's get out of the shadow. So, I've done his eyes. So they're like, not sort of like vertical or whatever, but there's his tusks coming. So I give him a bit of a sand up. There's his little feet and everything else. The only thing I'm not happy with is the head's a little bit big for the body, really. But hey, everyone's going to be looking at the head. And it's a shame, really, because if you look at it so on the side, he's smack on. Yeah? He's in proportion. And then, I'm not too worried about these, because these are all meant to be higgledy-piggledy anyway. So, you know, that's fine. I gotta get that screw out of there. Just screw something with that. Where the screw went in. What a pain in the ass. But yeah, so his little tail, got to do, so we've got to have some fur on his tail. Just chuck some bits and pieces in there. And that's it. Sort the base out. Shut the dogs up as well, so do my alright. So yeah, so basically that's where we are so far. And then what I'll do is, so all this will get painted white. I'll show you when I fur him up. He's not a million miles away. It's just still quite wet. I'll show you when I fur him up and paint him and everything else. And we'll go down that road. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Not a bad afternoon really, not a bad day. So, pretty chuffing. I'm not going to do any more with the arms. Like I said, I just wish his little body was a little bit wider to suit his head. But that's my fault for making the head too big. By proportion and stuff like that. So, but he ain't a million miles away. Like I said, the actual on the side, it's pretty good. So anyway, right, let's see what happens. So the next video, I'll show you, I'll probably just tag it onto this video actually, and it'll probably come next week then. Yeah, let's do that. I didn't record it that day. Well, it's just been sanding and grinding. So okay, let's do that. So we'll paint and give him some fur. Afternoon everybody, quickly legged it over here. Took a couple of photos of the Gruffalo on Saturday when I was here, and I just wasn't happy with a few things. I can't understand why. Bear with me, I got a bit of a cold coming. So anyway, showed it to the other half, and she was like, his ears, they should be on the side. And I knew something was bugging me, and I just thought, yeah, you're right, actually, the ears should be on the side. So, regardless to say, I come over, and so what I've done now is I've took, get this right, I took his ears off and put them on the side. So, we now have a Gruffalo that looks like a Gruffalo. Because obviously this is wider than what the wood was, I've got to put his little ear bits in there, but I'll do that. So what I'm going to do is just fur him up now. I've took his nose back a little bit, so the nose was down here, but it was a little bit thin, and I thought, you know what, it looks in proportion there, so I've left him there. So what I'm going to do now, here he is, he looks loads better with those ears. It's going to rain, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some fur in him and fur him up, and then he's ready for painting them. I'm going to try and do that before it rains in a minute, so I'm going to film that, and we'll see how far we get. I'm going to take it from there. Hope everyone's well. Go with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because it is going to really piss with rain in a minute, is I'm just going to make him some. All I did with these ears was I cut his ears, doweled them, and glued and doweled them. That's it. And I've done that last night, and they're sturdy as hell. But the little bit of the screw snapped off there, and I did bring some little drills over to drill it out. I can get on it. I don't want to dig out anymore, so it'll be fine. I will get over it. Let me just grab my glasses. So what I'm going to do is, he says confidently with no glasses. I'll tell you what I'll do is the glasses are on the head. So what I'm going to do is quickly before it rains as much as I can, and then we'll probably have to try and get him in there to do the painting and stuff, which I'll show you as and when. So all I'm going to use is this little MSA 60, and I'm just going to run up and down and just put some texture into him and a little bit of fur into him, and we'll see how it goes. Along here I think I'm going to do the longer strokes because he's got like a beard, so let's see. I'll just saw on a little bit of an angle, that's all. It. I can hear the battery going now. Okay, I'll give you a quick look. We're pretty much getting there. Sorry about this, I rushed home from work. Blah blah blah, you know what the crap is. As I said, I'm doing this for, I think it's right. Well, I did that out if I can. I can make it proper. So, he's sort of got long hairs around there. And he's got a bit of a hairy belly. That gives him a bit more texture, I think. So, I don't just mess about with his eyes. Put his nostrils in there. punch them in, and that's it. So I thought I'd keep you updated with what I'm doing, that was all. So, and the tail, I'd probably leave that smooth, to tell you the truth. And then these are all higgledy-piggledy, because some Gruffalos are all over the place, and some they're like that, but they just want burning off and paint. And it's just that screw I've got to get out, the end of the screw. So right, I will charge the battery up, finish them off, and hopefully the next one you see will be a bit of spray painting, a bit of touching them up, and then we can finish it. So let's hope so. Let's keep going. Hope we're enjoying it so far, but I think the ears was a good idea. Okay, how are we all? Right, so I've come over here just to not sand him up, I literally just touched a bit of paint up on him and then just get him a stain and just dodge in the showers and hailstones and God knows what else it is today. So he's pretty much finished. So yeah, I've just been trying to come over here in the week, and the weather's been that rubbish. It's just been bits and pieces where I can grab it really. So, but anyway, hope you enjoy the video, and I do apologise for it. I dropped the mic and it without realising, and also you can hear me brushing against stuff and everything else because I'm trying to put the mic in the right place so you don't hear, you know, a load of rubbish grunting and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you all have a good weekend, and I hope you like the old Gruffalo. So here he is. So there he is, which I quite like him. You know, not bad for the first one. So hopefully, there's the dogs. You have to come over with me. There's the back of him. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with him. You know, I mean, you know, hey, listen, we can all pick holes, but for my first one, would I change stuff if I'd done him again? Of course I would. But for my first one, I'm happy. I'm happy with him. He is a Gruffalo. He is what he says on the tin. You don't look at that and think it's a, you know, mouse or something. You don't think it's a Gruffalo. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the videos. I know it was a bit long and there's everything else, but like I said, I've been doing it in bits and pieces. And also I'm in no rush. You know, this is a hobby to me. And I ain't got to pay the bills with it. However, you know, you pay the bills somehow, but then obviously I work. So yeah, other than that, we'll see what we do next time. So, well, like I said, I have got I don't know whether to do the owl, flying owl, or like a dragon's head coming out of it, but we'll see. Frank, come here. But yeah, have a lovely weekend, everybody, and thanks for watching.